You are now in the Soul Studio with your host, JC Caprice, right here on worldwidecloreradio.com. Relax, relate, breathe.
Yo, what's good, people? This is your girl, JC Caprice, and you are officially in the Soul Studio. It is Thursday. It is my absolute favorite day of the week. And what's more, it's the first day of spring, bud.
First day of
spring.
It's cold in the mud.
First day of spring in Michigan. It don't even mean a thing, does it?
No, not really. So anybody that saw like, oh my God, it's cold, like, I don't even know why you tripping. Especially for the ones that's been here for a long time.
Come on now.
Like, if you've been living here like all your life, and this shouldn't even be a surprise.
Right.
Like, why you going on all your social media sites like, oh my God, it's still cold.
It's still cold. Y'all already know. It ain't nothing new.
Like, you used to this.
I know. I can't wait. You know,
it's summertime. It'd be like April showers and you'd be mad.
We're always like one season behind. So by the time it's spring, it's supposed to be summer.
I don't even know if it's called a season behind. I tell people that weather here is bipolar. You never know what you're going to get.
What can we take for that?
I'm just saying, nothing.
Not even some ambient, nothing. We just out here.
There's no prescription for it.
Well, dude, I don't know about you, but I mean, even though it's the first day of spring, I'm really looking forward to changing this fashion tonight.
Oh, word up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I mean, I like my hoodies. I like my jeans. I like my Timbs. I like my coats and layers.
Like fashion.
Fashion's dope.
I'm about to switch up.
You got to switch up?
Yeah.
Hey, we got someone here tonight that's going to help us do this. We got Mr. MARV NEAL up in the building. What's good?
Yeah.
Yes. Man, y'all should see what he's got on, too. It's like red, white, and kaboom up in this mug. I love it.
Little Wu-Tang flavor.
Yes, I like that. I like that. Man, we're really looking forward to just getting inside your head, talking about fashion, you know, getting us into this season, you know, because the season's changing, so you can tell us, like, what's hot, what's not. You know, we may even play a little game. I have to come up with some questions. What's hot and what's not?
Whatever you want to do.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Boog and I were sitting over here tired. We were like, man, we're going to let MARV take over the show.
Don't let me do that. I'll take over. I'll be like, get him out of here. Everything.
We'll be like, let's go to break.
He's crazy. You know what? We had to wake up because he was wide awake.
Yes, he was. We had to match his energy.
I just left from a mixer. So
did you? What was the mixer about? Well, you had a couple mixers. I love it.
It was just a Sean Blanchard of Run This Town had a mixer from his alumni. I don't want to say which school because I might get some flack. So he went to either U of M or Michigan.
One of those. One of the two.
He had a mixer. It was down at Centaur downtown.
That's
and
what's
it was very professional mixer for different people in business within the city.
Okay.
Had some, business cards. It was called Headshots and Handshakes.
Now, speaking of business cards, yo, you seen this man's business cards?
I like it.
Yeah.
MARV NEAL, them business cards are banging. Who did those for you?
My homegirl, her name is Lauren Stanford.
Yeah.
She goes by Lola B Studio.
That's what's up.
She does all my graphics, my logo, anything I need for whatever.
Nice.
We do business.
Shout out to Lauren. Yeah, Lola B. That's Lola what's B up. Yeah. Man, well, we are going to look forward to getting inside your head. We're talking fashion, man. We're talking about your passion, man. We're talking about all that today. We're going to have a good time. Man, y'all listening to the Soul Studio. We want you guys to give us a call. Man, we got a stylist here. He's doing this for free. So if your outfit's looking bogus and you need some assistance and some advice, I suggest you guys call in to 248-397-8085. 248-397-8085. Boog, I think you have a good fashion sense, man. You look alright. Yeah, you do. You look fresh.
Man.
You got your hair all pink.
Well, you know, I can do a lot of crazy stuff when I had my mohawk.
Yeah.
And now that I don't, I don't know. Because then I feel like I'm going to look like everybody else.
Exactly. We need to bring a campaign.
I don't want to be like everybody else.
Right, you don't. Exactly. We're going to, you know what, I'm going to start a campaign to bring the mohawk back on DJ L Boog, man. We need it back at least one more again.
One more again.
Genuine. But you know, this season coming up, though, is going to be straight, though, because I like my tees and my kicks.
Yeah.
So I can get can get creative. You know what I'm saying?
That in that respect, that's what's up.
Because then cats just want to battle you because of your shoes.
Because your shoes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to outdo him next time I see him. You know what I'm saying?
To the sale rack.
To the sale rack. Oh, we about to get some advice, but before we do,
I need advice on thrifting though.
You do?
Let's
do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I got a homeboy like he thrift like all the time. He be finding like the dopest stuff.
Man,
ever,
you really can depend on where you go, right?
Yeah,
real.
Well, shoot, man.
Anywhere, any Salvation Army, any secondhand store.
Yeah.
Or, it don't matter. They all serve its purpose. It's just you have to. With thrifting, I go in with a blank canvas. Like I don't go in looking for anything.
Yeah.
Because if you go looking for something, you're not going.
You ain't gonna find what you're looking for. Really? So it's almost like just going like on a treasure dig.
Like you leaving from here and you're like, oh, the thrift store right here. Let me stop in here. And you go in there, you'll find like a Chanel belt that's like $600, but you pay like $20. So anything, and it'll be authentic. Yeah.
Well, let's get into some music. Y'all know how we do it. We're gonna get ready to set it off here with DJ L Book. Man, y'all listening to the Soul Studio. We got MARV NEAL up in the Bizzle Den. We got DJ L Book up in this mug about to spin for us.
He can turn this joint up.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You know it's gonna be like Coyote Ugly up in this mug.
Featuring PL called Jordan Talk.
Hey, let's get it.
Yeah.
No watch again, call me fresh air. Like mine's bought before 01 because the check shred. Keep them on when I fuck, I'm kinky like my chest hair. When these drop, mine is somewhere in the box. By retired, lit fire, the cigars they on the yacht. With a box in the slot, sipping Remy on the rocks. When you shot, think of in my crew, we got it locked.
Jordan.
That's that Jordan talk. Put them out the box for me, baby. That's that Jordan talk. You know I lift the bottom. Got a question on. What up, bro? Let me talk mine. Swing. I met this guy when I was stunting in my nines. I scooped her up at 8 and at 7:45. Red and white sixes, Jordan jersey with the stitches. Fresh snapback, put a black and red fitted. Listen, when it come to Jordan talk, I could be the loudest. Wildcat 4s, Olympic 7s, all black 10s. Black and greens, tribe once. I be styling on them. Military force, blue 15s. Rockin' with a hoodie and a pair of jeans. Feel like I'm caught up in that brainstorm. Writing Space Jam, face with my J's on. I'm a soul star, with my shades on. Sneaker hair status since the 96. Patents in my white and blue 12s. I can make magic. Check me for my schizites. No, he ain't having it. You should do the right thing. Don't play it straight, cause my partner stays strapped like a fresh pair of number 8. Yo, what's good, G?
Jordan.
Yo!
Yeah. Jordan.
You almost knocked me down, man. What is excuse me?
Jordan.
That always knocked me down. Used to come my friend. That's that Jordan talk. Jordans I just bought. And that's all you can say. That's that Jordan talk. Yeah, I'm serious. Hey, Train, what's good? Hey, yo. Them is nice, P. Yeah, thank you. Toro Bravo 5s, now you seeing red, ain't you? These is headbangers. If I rock the retros, then my OG's in a box like dead gangsters. I'll pick a dozen, these pics is nothing, I'm Insta. Some have Twitter buzzing, these knees me running true blue threes, I'm crippin', cousin. Home state, my number 8. Sure choice when I'm hitting, running, you full gauge. Mike on the side look more like Pippin, though. I might slide through in them 4s though, cause I got every flavor Mikey in them 4s, bro. And I be rapping, so I'm stacking on them tour shows. You lazy with it, so you probably getting bored though. And I'm probably in them bored though. Soon as my feet contact the street, then it's a floor show. Don't worry about my kicks, just worry where you go. The way I flex, I'm wondering where my awards go. Hey yo, PL.
Jordan.
That's that Jordan talk. That's that Jordan talk.
Man, I like that book, man. Who is that again?
Yo, that's my man Train. It's featuring Rose Spit and PL. It's called Jordan Talk. His latest single.
That is popping. They're from Detroit?
Yeah, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Shout out to Rose Spit and Burn Rubber out in Royal Oak. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Shout out to PL. He's a big U of M fan, so I know he watching the tournament right now.
Oh, yeah. Talking about March Madness, right? Who you calling for?
Hey, I'm going for the underdog. I want Wichita State.
Right.
To take it all. They went the whole season undefeated. Like, I would love to see them go through the whole tournament and win the whole thing undefeated. Like, that would be, like, crazy.
You're going to get some people mad at you.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just going for the underdog. But really, you know what I'm saying? If U of M or State could do it, like, I'd be happy. That'd be dope for the hometown to do it. Well, but outside of them, the underdog, the sleeper for me is Wichita State. Okay. Because I just think it's amazing for a team to go a whole season
and then that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't overlook that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta get props where it's due.
That's true. That's true. Well, speaking of props where they're due, man, we got MARV NEAL up in the studio. And guess what, dude? We got a caller. Caller, how you doing?
I'm good in yourself.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Maria and I'm calling from
Westland. The Wild Wild West. You have a question for... Right. Yeah. Oh, I know. You will get a ticket. Yeah. You have a question for Marv?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
Mr. Marvin, I just wanted to know what inspired you to pursue fashion?
Just growing up in the hood and seeing all different aspects of... You know, the hood has an imagination like no other. People make something out of nothing. So you have your aunts and your uncles and grandmother and different people that's dressing around you. And it comes from that. You know, you see how people take blue jeans and make them hot. And then you see how people look good on Sunday going to church. So you just, you know, from different things and different aspects of fashion. You know, some people dress up all the time and some people dress down.
True that.
It comes from that, Maria.
Okay, well, I've been following you for a while now.
Okay.
And, you know, I really think you're doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
And those who don't know you just need to know you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's great.
That's awesome. Hey, Marie, what's your favorite piece of clothing?
I'm fashion myself, so whatever looks good on me will work.
Hey, I like that.
That's what it is.
I think that's the key, right?
Yeah, that's one of the keys.
Okay.
As long as you feel good in it, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And again, you do an excellent job. You throw some stuff together for me as well, and I appreciate that.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Maria, for calling in. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, now, good luck, Marvin.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's what's up, man. I love it. That's what's up, man. Doing big things up in this piece.
Hey, thanks for that call.
Yeah, that's an awesome call. So, you know, you were touching a little bit about where you got the passion for fashion from. How did it all start for you personally?
I think it's just by being an only child. Being an only child and having an imagination. You know, I'm an artsy kid, so I grew up drawing, you know, He-Man and
He-Man, yes,
little things like that.
Man,
so,
He-Man was my
Castle of Grayskull.
That was my dude. Like I had the whole set.
Did you? Dang, you was spoiled. We had to make it out of toothpicks and junk.
Imagine.
Hey, I'm for real though. Like it was so crazy because I tore that boy up.
Did
my mom
you?
was like, "Yeah,
never again." Nope, you're making them out of potatoes now, bro.
Yeah, it just come from you know, just, you know, growing up in the inner city, and I paid a little more attention probably than the other kids did to fashion. Like I can remember being like 7, picking out my own clothes.
Yeah.
And I was the only child, so and my mother, you know, my mother had me young, so she was kind of like, you know, her and my aunts and my grandmother and them, they made sure I stayed a little bit. So I paid a little more attention to it probably than the other kids, like, you know, 3rd grade with Giorgio Brutini gym shoes on.
Well, dang.
You know, I mean, but you know, my parents were young. So, you know, you kind of, you know, back then you probably wasn't thinking, but now I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, but
you were fresh.
Yeah, even then I always paid attention to clothes.
Right.
You know, everybody else wanted to flip, and I was like, nah,
I'm cool. Like I'm cool. I'm put together. Right.
Full. Like, no, I don't do that sweating.
Right.
Cool
forget that. Show what?
Let's play hide and seek. I'm like,
right.
Yeah,
you said I can't run in these shoes.
I got some hot tops on. Straight. Yeah. So, you know, stuff like that. You just as a kid, now looking back, it's funny because I was so grown acting, but still a child. It just,
it's just matured and shit into this. So when did you know you wanted to be a stylist? Because really, how many hats do you wear? I mean, I have you as a stylist, but how many hats do you actually wear when it comes to fashion?
I mean, anything under the creative director field. So some things are just where I may just be on set and just telling someone what to do or what looks good, and I might not even touch the clothing. I might just tell them what goes. Yeah. So, I can be a liaison to just about anything, but my main focus is the wardrobe styling. Yeah. Then I do custom jeans on the side.
Yeah, that's that Genius. Is that Genius. The Genius brand? Yeah. What do you exactly do with that? Because
well, you know how right now everyone is wearing the tattered or distressed jeans. Yeah. Or you see a lot of the girls with the short poom booty shorts. I do those.
I wish. You don't think so, Buck? That's not a good look.
We gonna get you a something.
You gonna give me a something?
Like maybe.
You know what?
Think mid-thigh. That'd be fresh.
It depends on the chick though.
Okay. Because I'm talking about me. I said me and some booty shorts.
You good.
Okay, thank you.
But I thought we was talking in general, and sometimes I get a little nervous.
You know how us women are. We gotta put ourselves.
I get a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? For some women when they get in booty shorts, because some women don't know they limits.
Yeah, they booty.
And then Detroit women are a little more voluptuous than others.
They are.
Yeah, I'll say that. I don't want to say nothing else.
You guys are some good guys. Like you guys know women because y'all should see them. They are like right on the line. But they are right in line.
Yeah, that's called
with
respect.
Their conversation. Yeah, with that. That's mad respect. That's dope.
I love my sisters though.
Yeah.
Like as far as I'm concerned, especially women here, like they dress better than any women I've seen anywhere else on the planet. Any other place that I've been to visit, there's a stark difference.
Gets it down. I mean, I've been to a couple of places, and they automatically know I'm not from there. Huh. Oh, yeah. But not in a bad way. Kind of like, oh,
like where are you?
What you do?
From? Right, what you do?
That kind of thing. Especially like if I'm in Atlanta, and if I'm at a function where it's a lot of different prominent people there.
Yeah.
What you do?
Right.
I don't. So here everyone is. In Detroit, everybody is star.
Just sharp. Right. Everybody. So, that's so true. They got their own style.
Yeah.
Real
people
dope.
Here kind of like, we kind of curved it, industry. It's a lot of people within the industry that's even someone like me that's trying to make it the wardrobe style more artists. But it's a lot of people behind the scenes that maybe an A&R at a record label or maybe doing something else that people may see or be around them and be like, oh, I like his style. Yeah. Cool for him and he'd be from Detroit.
Wow.
So, it's Detroit, we get it in.
Y'all definitely do. Now, when you see somebody, like, for instance, take our engineer James, you know what I'm saying? Say he wants a stylist, right? And he's like, dude, I don't even know what to wear. How do you pick the pieces that go with the person? It's just a gift. You just look at them like, bam, they looking green.
Or have a consultation with them.
Okay.
Sit down and talk to them. Ask them what is the budget that they are willing to have used so that they, style can change. Most of the time conversation, you can kind of tell. Sometimes people try to act like they don't care about what they wear. I think being here in Detroit,
you better care. You better step. You have to step your game up.
Images are kind of everything here. Even if your rent is due, you like, oh, my rent is $700. I'm in the club with the Jordans on. So I mean,
you telling on them?
That's real talk, though.
I do it. We all do it. You want to go to the club. You like, I just need a shirt.
All right.
I got some Tim's at home. You get crispy one time.
Shirt.
Yeah.
I love it, man. So as far as your pricing, what's your pricing like? If someone wants to, get a stylist, what does it usually fall between? Because I guess back in the day, a stylist was like for people who were famous or had a bunch of a buku of money. Yeah. Is it for the common person like us?
I mean, I work with whoever, as long as it's a budget in play, where you may want one outfit and your budget may be, all I have is $500. But that $500 doesn't include what I might charge you, but I can work with you on that budget, because I know how it is to want to get, you know, you may have a function coming up and you might just, you know, sometimes it feels good to say that you had somebody put you together.
Yeah.
Or to be able to say I had a wardrobe stylist. So
yeah,
I'm all with a budget. You know, if it's a budget and if I can get one of my stores that I deal with to let me pull or borrow, or, you know, whatever the case may be, I can make it happen.
That's what's up. And I know you support a lot of Detroit businesses. Like who's on your bill? Like, where are your places?
I support Mia Ray of Glamaholic. She's she's a good friend. She has a brand that has tote bags and t-shirts. She also sells hair. Spoil Forever is one of my main stores to go to. It's in Highland Park.
Highland Park, HP, baby.
Yeah, I can go in there and get just about anything. I did a lot of business with her. Her name is Carla Cotton. Did a lot of business with her for her store. Got a little more on a couple of things.
Oh, wow.
Wooden Hangers out in Royal Oak.
Oh, that is my store.
You like that spot?
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, he's good. He's good people.
Yeah, me and him went to high school together.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's one of my stores I go to. Then Joe's Coney Island.
Yes,
I've heard of them.
I love y'all. The other fashion is dope.
You
just put Corona in some of that stuff, right? That stuff is fresh.
Yeah, Joe's Coney Island and District 81. Those are
Ty is my dude.
Yeah, Ty,
District 81
my boy.
is doing his thing.
That's right.
Accent Your Vibe, the AYB boys. Kool-Aid.
Yep, they doing their thing over there.
Man, that's
shout out to Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
My boy DJ Mix. What up, boy? They running that store in Midtown, man. Doing their thing.
I got a couple of different people. This girl named Crystal, CDL Blank Design. She'll make just about anything I need. My main go-to girl is Chargrel's Couture.
That's what's up.
She let me pull whatever. She has a big following. You might want to get her in here.
Yeah. Let's make
She's
that happen.
She's a dope designer. All of those people are dope. They'll come in and kick it with you all.
Nice.
But the stylist is not anything without those people.
Right.
You know, I need those people on my team, and they need me. You know, just because I think a lot of people have it misconstrued that being that they are designers or have brands that they know how to style, and a lot of stylists think that they know how to design.
Run that back. Say that again, please. That was dope.
Yeah, so, I mean, people don't know their position, so I'm the kind of person, I know mine. I don't mind. All of us are on the come up, and we all need each other. So those people that I just named, y'all need to, check those people out. They dope, Detroit people.
Man, I love the love that Detroit gives one another. Man, we about to go on to a break. We got MARV NEAL in the studio. Y'all need to call and talk to this man.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's got so much
knowledge. Call in, y'all.
Yeah. What's that number, Boog?
248-397. 8085.
Yeah, one more again.
Y'all know what it is. It's Soul Studio. 248-397-8085. Call in, y'all.
That's what's up, man. Before we go to break, man, what is one piece of fashion that you wish would just go away? Please.
The leather craze is kind of getting me. The leather jogging pants.
Yeah.
The leather shirts.
Yes, I've seen the leather jogging pants.
That was 2012, 2013. It's time for that to go.
Y'all heard it first right here. We're about to go on a break. We'll be back with MARV NEAL. We'll be right back. Soul Studio. Keep it locked, babies.
Party of the Years here this Saturday, March 22nd. Spring Icebreaker 2-year anniversary party for Worldwide Core Radio featuring your girl Erica Mena. That's right, Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop at the Key Club. That's 1440 East Franklin, downtown Detroit. Tickets are $25 for general admission, $50 for VIP, and $75 for the Boss Lounge. Tickets are sold at Pretty Pieces Dollhouse, No Limit Clothing Store, and Worldwide Core Radio. Don't miss this, the Party of the Year with Erica Mena, brought to you by Worldwide Core Radio, the new leaders in internet radio.
Hey ladies, tired of the same old club scene? Ready for something new? This is what Flint's been waiting for.
Big Chief presents Artistic Soul Thursday, 2525 South Dordt Highway, Flint, Michigan. A different experience in live entertainment. We will showcase live comedy, jazz, soul, art, wine, poetry, spoken word, and dance. Special guest performances and audience-driven on-stage interviews. Come experience Artistic Soul, a new genre of entertainment. Thursday, 2525 South Dordt Highway, Flint, Michigan. First 25 ladies gain free entry into a night of elegance, fun, and excellent entertainment. Artistic Soul Thursday. Thursday, 2525 South Dort Highway, Flint, Michigan.
Live comedy, jazz, girl, it's going on. A little bit of everything. Don't forget, ladies, the first 25 of us that show up at that door are free. This Thursday, you need to be at 2525 South Dort Highway, Flint, Michigan.
Artistic Soul Thursday.
Mr. Real Talk 101 is who I am. Detroit, is time for change. I'm here to infuse it. Here on Detroit Talk with Real Talk 101, we will bring it. Real talk with real individuals doing real things to bring forth real change in Detroit. This we all need. So tune in every Tuesday night, 8 to 9 o'clock. Detroit Talk with Real Talk 101.
This is his co-host, Sexy Shikenya. And if you have a business that you would like to promote or a talent that you would like to showcase, you can reach me at 313-586-2240 or Mr. Real Talk 101 at 313-808-6306. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under Shikenya Wardlaw, or you can email me at shikenyaLW@yahoo.com. And don't forget to download the app, worldwidecoreradio.com.
Together we can, together we will. Reach me at Bernard E. Mason Jr. Facebook, Bernard Mason 75 yahoo.com, 101 Talk Instagram.
Detroit Talk with Real Talk 101. Let's talk about. Are
you ready for the time of your life? It's time to stand up and fight. It's all right. It's all right. Hand in hand, we'll take care of it.
If I'm playing it, I'm saying it.
We'll be right back after these important messages.
Hey, it's your girl Spotlight _88.
And your girl P So Hollywood.
And we are the finest vixens. Make sure y'all follow that Instagram.
Please.
This is the Talk That Talk Hour.
Brought to you every Wednesday
from 7 to 8. And this is being sponsored by Empowered. So if you want to listen in to some of Detroit's baddest and sexiest hosts and promoters of the city, then you need to listen in to this each and every Wednesday because we go on hardcore radio. Again, that's www.worldwidecoreradio. And if you want to download the app, you better make sure you do the tune in every Wednesday.
Bye.
I see you. Think I don't see you, but I do. Out there handling your BI. You a G.
IRESPEC.
Yeah. For everybody that's listening, this is Detroit's own Mahogany Jones. It's called Respectable. Shout out to all the fellas. This is for y'all.
Epitome of man, and I'm glad you're not afraid to be a man.
Is he perfect? Nah, but it's quirks I can work with. The same way he worked with mine. See one another through the eyes of the divine. Brilliant was the creator when making your design. You went to work in the interior. Beautiful is your mind. Smash the exterior. Dang, you fine. Solve problems quicker than the mathematician. Troubleshooter, my favorite technician. A man on a mission. A man of ambition. Even more importantly, a man of submission. Yielded to the will of God. Even though it's extra hard. Trust me, I don't disregard all of your struggle. Making minimum wage. You could've just hustled. And most of your muscles not down in your physique. Your spirit is strong and your will's not weak. Cause on any given day, you have a normal work week. Plenty of freaks see the ring and wanna speak. But somehow you manage to keep your eyes focused on God and not in between that. You despise compromise. Let it be recognized.
IRESPECT. I love who you are and the things you do. You're a man, got me playing. Epitome of man, and I'm glad you're not afraid to be
whether suited up or booted up, an athletic kid, entrepreneur or civil engineer, blue collar scholar, doesn't matter the career. You the man of the year, and I'm so sincere. Crisp, clean cut, yep, freshened up in there, fresher than a fresh breath of air. It's the fact that you dare to be different, and you don't even care about popular opinion, cause you're fully aware that who you are is not what you wear, not what's in your bank account or how many shares of stocks you got. That makes you hot. It's clear that you're so secure, you're so mature. I'ma go ahead and put your face on a brochure for what a real man is. A real man taking care of real man business. You're so blessed. I love to watch you under pressure, but never stress. There's more details, you never sweat. I love the way that you take the time to connect with the love of your life. Who's the God we respect? And the cross that you wear is not a chain on your neck, but it's Christ that you live for and strive to reflect. You 100, so authentic, awesome, extraordinary. Don't you forget it.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T-U. I love who you are and the things you do. You're
I love that, man. Big love. Shouts out to Mahogany Jones, man, off that Pure album. She's dropping up in this mug.
I love that joint.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones off that album. Man, she's dope. She's dope. She's been in on Soul Studio before. You know, have to bring her back. But yeah, we're kicking it with Mr. Marv Neal.
What up, though?
Yes, in the Soul Studio. We got a caller calling all the way from Chicago.
Chi-town.
What up, Chi-town? What's up? What's your name, Eels?
They call me Mellow.
Mellow. What's good, fam?
Oh, everything is good, especially because my boy L Bug is playing. He on the ones and twos tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy day.
Oh, thanks for calling in, Mellow. You're so sweet.
That's dope, man. We were talking fashion, and before we went to break, we asked Marv, what don't we ever want to come back or make an occurrence in the fashion world? What you think?
Well, I just heard like a day ago that Fringe is making its way back, and I don't want to see that happen.
Fringe, yeah.
No.
What, you wouldn't rock the Fringe coat?
Listen, Fringe was hot back in the day, but I think like we just don't know how to do it anymore, and people I think will overdo it, and they don't have Fringe everything. That's not hot.
Yeah, well, you know, it takes for someone like me or a blogger or someone to kind of show you ways to do it without getting caught up in the looking dated or caught up in looking crazy.
Yeah, one or the other.
I think, you know, it can be done if you do one thing and it's the right color and size. I think maybe the ease and tools, you might just want to do a fringe bag and then call it a day. You know, I wouldn't do a French coat and bag at the same time. Like shackles on your feet. Like,
shackles on your feet. That's the thing. Like, I agree with you, but I feel like my people, if French comes back, they're going to have on the French boots.
Yes.
The French, like, jacket, the French bag.
They will. And it'll be the dudes.
I see the French boots, like the Minotaur boots.
Really? You've seen those out? Okay.
Yeah, I see the girls doing those. They have those at certain boutiques.
Oh, wow.
But I think even with that, they kind of do it with the denim jacket, maybe some leggings, and kind of like on the chill.
They don't go
overboard
with it.
They don't look too bad. No, I think it looks better when you just kind of like, I got this on and I'm not trying to be pressed.
Yes,
like, you know, I think it needs to be like more of a, because you know, if you do too much fringe, you're gonna look like you finna go to a rodeo.
Thank you.
You know?
Exactly.
So from Chi-Town, what's the fashion like out there? What y'all looking like?
I'll get it in.
Right now we looking cold.
No, that's right.
I'll do it now.
Hats and scarves.
Hats and scarves. Yeah. Well, you make sure you keep warm, okay?
Will do.
Okay. Thanks for calling in, girl. Boog, you got something to say?
Mellow. You know I love you, girl. Thank you for calling.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, Mellow. Peace.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
All right, peace.
All right.
That's what's up, man. So no French, huh?
I mean, you could do it. It just has to be done correctly.
Correctly.
You know, I think you could do anything. You can still do the leather trend, but it has to be done correctly. You know, I think it has to be broke up some type of way. It can't be, OD'd on.
Yeah,
you know,
that is possible.
Yeah. In Detroit, people can.
They can
overkill.
Oh, they'll overkill. They'll kill you down.
Police.
I mean, they'll be from head to toe, and you be like, man.
You like in one color.
Out
of blue. At the club.
Yeah, they do that with the colors. It's real bad. Man, come on, man.
So go ahead. Okay, I was gonna say when you're styling somebody. Okay, speaking of fashion, you know, I come in here and I think I know about fashion. I think I know what looks good on me, right? But clearly, I wouldn't.
Okay.
And I want your services. But how much of what I think looks good actually would go into a styling session? Like, do you veto or do you try to work with the person, or how do you do that? How do you find that balance?
I think with me, I try to make sure everybody is comfortable. You don't want to never take nobody out of their comfort zone.
Right.
If somebody doesn't wear 5-inch stilettos, then don't put them in there. You know, if someone doesn't wear tight dresses all the time, then don't put them in there. You want to kind of, you know, break them into that instead of you know, just forcing them to do something they don't want to do.
So piece by piece, because you know, I mean, you get a lot of, like, think for instance, it's like a lot of hip hop artists and whatnot who are used to their you know, their hoodies and their Timbs and stuff, but then they want to grow up and mature a little bit. You know, you wouldn't just slam them in a suit. What would you do? Like some jeans and a suit top, or
some jeans and maybe a vest and maybe just a shirt and tie, and make sure it's tailored correctly, and a nice hard wingtip or hard bottom, or even maybe a like a saddle type shoe. And that'll make people a little more comfortable because it's more casual, but you're still dressed up.
Right.
So, yeah, it's ways to do everything. It's just about, especially with men, it's just about the fit.
So men and women, is it different ways that you style them?
I mean,
or you got somebody like me, like I think I get away with some men fashions and still make it look cute.
Yeah. I think that anything can be done. I think that it's all in the fit. I think a lot of people mess up with not knowing their body type. Like, you can't be a big fella trying to wear little dude clothes, or
you definitely can't do that.
Or a curvier woman trying to wear smaller clothes. Like, I think the fit in your clothing and wearing what fits your body is what makes you look good. And then I think a lot of times bigger people, men or women, curvier or big and tall dudes, try to mask their belly or something by wearing bigger clothes, which makes you look sloppier.
Yeah, I think so too. Bigger makes you look bigger.
I think that the fit is everything.
Yeah.
You know, I think when people, I mean, because it's like, well, you can't hide it. You know that you're big,
Exactly.
so there's no need to hide it.
But it's beautiful.
But yeah, it's you. You know, embrace you. But you know, in other news, you know, other news, buy what fits you.
Yeah.
You know, if you buy what fits you, you'll feel a lot better in your clothes. You know, buy a nice belt. You know, buy your jeans the right proper length.
Right.
You know, people work at the stores. They have tape measures. Have them measure your length and width of your legs. So, little simple things that help you with your fashion.
Man, he's going in. There's lots of knowledge here. You guys got to get in on this conversation, man. 248-397-8085. Again, 248-397-8085. We got Marv Neal up in here, man, just kicking the science up in here about fashion. Marv, man, have you ever had to tell somebody, like, no, that just don't look good on you?
All the time.
All the time. How do you do it? How do you do it?
You have to just be honest and tell them, because you know people don't want to hear the truth about the majority of anything, whether it be a relationship or anything. So no one wants to hear the truth. But you know, I think that
you preaching right now.
I think all of my friends, all of my friends and colleagues or whoever I've did business with, they value my opinion and they know I'm not going to lie. So I just to tell them, they can usually tell by my face because I be looking like
not so much.
Yeah, I'm all set on that look.
Right.
You know, take that off. You know,
they be like, well,
they be like, oh yeah, you don't like that. You know, so,
we're taking this mug off right now.
I think you have to it's about being honest, man. Because when your name is attached to anything, that's like thinking a record is a hit and no one believes you and then it doesn't be a hit. You know, you're in trouble for that. So it's like with clothing, I take it so serious that I'm not going to sacrifice what I do just to say something looks good and it doesn't. You know, if it doesn't look good to me, I'm gonna let you know. But if you choose to do that, then that's on you.
That's on you.
Don't tag me.
Right, I'm about to say, because in some respect that has your name on it. So don't tag me.
I want no parts of it.
I was in the bathroom when you put that on. One in the room.
Yeah, don't do it.
Not there.
Yeah, not yet. Don't do it.
Right. Yeah. So you know, you play a key role in making someone feel good about themselves. You know, what do you feel like when someone looks fresh? You know, what does that do to someone's self-esteem?
I think that does. I mean, you know, just imagine being how I was in high school to be to wear that new outfit or them new shoes. It made you feel good. I think everybody likes to look good, male or female. You know, just telling the truth. I think, you know, letting someone, you know, giving someone their props. You know, your hair looks good, or your makeup looks good, or that outfit is fresh, or you killing them. You know, I tell somebody that, oh, you did that.
Yes.
But you know, I think that plays a lot with people. I think people like to, you know, you wouldn't spend all your money. You want somebody to pay attention to you.
True.
You know, even if you went in your closet and put it together, you still want somebody to be like, you know, or even try to replicate what you did. Like, I seen homegirl at the club, she was doing them, I'm gonna try to do that. So yeah, I think that compliments are a big thing. I think that people look forward to it. Yeah,
they do. And I mean, if someone has some stuff in their closet, you know, maybe they don't have a budget to really afford to like get new things and things like that.
Too.
You do that? You'll go in the closet and see what's in there?
Yeah.
So you could what is it?
Rework it.
Resurrect.
Yeah,
rework.
Bring you back.
Can you bring it back?
Yeah.
Oh,
bring you back.
Snap. So if I got some moccasins back in the back,
you bring them back.
Some of the moccasins probably give me a fringe coat.
No, not together. We're going to do one piece. We're going to do the moccasins.
I'm trying to give up my Native American roots, man.
Yeah. Little Indian, little moccasin.
Right. So what key things, like the season's changing. So what's going on in the fashion industry? What's changing? What's the color? Like, you know how they say it's the it color is coming out.
I mean, they're doing so much now. They're doing a lot of bold prints. And a lot of florals, and then they have a lot for the fall. They have a lot of black. I've seen a lot of black on the runway. A lot of brocade.
Brocade, what is that?
It's like almost like a lace, but it has like different layers over it. So it's more like you know, it looks kind of more like art.
Okay.
And,
oh wow.
You know, just so yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know, they have different things. I mean, some things remain the same. You know, a lot of things are, you know, what you have and you just rework it. You know, it might just be putting a little neon or mint color on. They have a lot of mints and neons going on too.
Right,
so it could be something small as that.
So, like, 5 items that men should have in their closet.
A shirt. Okay. Button down white shirt.
A
black tie. Some black slacks. A pair of hard bottom shoes. A denim shirt.
And a denim shirt.
And how many was that for?
That was 5.
Okay, that was 5.
That's and probably you could probably even name more though.
I mean,
I'm about to say every guy should have a suit.
Yeah.
But you know, some guys are scared of suits, so that's why I said a shirt and a tie. That way you can put it on with your jeans if you have to, or some cargos or khakis. Switch it up.
Right.
And,
right.
You know.
And what about women? What 5 things should we have in our closet?
A pair of nude pumps. A pair of black pumps. A black dress. A pair of slacks, women's slacks, or men's slacks, depending on how you want to rock them. A blazer.
All right. I got 2 of the 3. I ain't got no new pumps.
Yeah,
I ain't got a black dress. I think I got a black dress somewhere in the back.
Yeah, you got to get you one of those, you know, just
you gotta get me fresh. Right. Just get me fresh, Marv, please. Please, you know what I'm saying?
Fresh already.
That's what's up.
Yeah, her up, Marv.
That's what's up. Man, we about to go to break, man. And when we come back, we got more of Marv NEAL up in this piece.
All right now.
Shoot. Y'all got one more chance to call this man. 248-397-8085. You're listening to the Soul Studio. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
The party of the year is here. This Saturday, March 22nd, Spring Icebreaker, 2-year anniversary party for Worldwide Core Radio, featuring your girl Erica Mena. That's right, Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop. At the Key Club, that's 1440 East Franklin, downtown Detroit. Tickets are $25 for general admission, $50 for VIP, and $75 for the Boss Lounge. Tickets are sold at Pretty Pieces Dollhouse, No Limit Clothing Store, and Worldwide Core Radio. Don't miss this, the party of the year with Erica Mena, brought to you by Worldwide Core Radio, the new leaders of internet radio.
We'll be right back after these important messages.
Everything doesn't happen at night. Join some of the hottest ladies at Space Gentleman Club for the return of the day shift. Every day from noon to 7 p.m. There's no cover and parking is free. Let them know you heard it at Core Radio and receive 25% off food and drinks. Space Gentleman Club, located at 17040 Plymouth Road, just east of Southfield Freeway. Stop on in and make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain.
Hey, it's your girl Spotlight _88.
girl, Peace Out Hollywood.
And we are the Finest Vixens. Make sure y'all follow that Instagram.
Please.
This is the Talk That Talk Hour.
Brought to you every Wednesday
from 7 to 8, and this is being sponsored by Empowered. So if you want to listen in to some of Detroit's baddest and sexiest hosts and promoters of the city, then you need to listen in to this each and every Wednesday, because we doing hardcore radio. Again, that's www.worldwidecoreradio, and if you want to download the app, you better make sure you do the tune in every Wednesday.
Bye.
Party of the Year is here this Saturday, March 22nd. Spring Icebreaker 2-year anniversary party for Worldwide Core Radio, featuring your girl Erica Mena. That's right, Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop at the Key Club. That's 1440 East Franklin, downtown Detroit. Tickets are $25 for general admission, $50 for VIP, and $75 for the Boss Lounge. Tickets are sold at Pretty Pieces Dollhouse, No Limit Clothing Store, and Worldwide Core Radio. Don't miss this, the Party of the Year with Erica Mena, brought to you by Worldwide Core Radio, the new leaders in internet radio.
All right, and we're back here on the Soul Studio, man. Yo, and during the break we were talking about Bud going ahead and letting Marv go ahead and get in his closet. What y'all think?
Well, hold on. I didn't say my closet.
Not your closet. Not getting in your closet.
Not necessarily. I'm just saying. But now that I've met the guy,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I know the man. I know what he's doing.
Yes.
I'm saying, like, I'm probably gonna pick with him every now and then on Instagram.
No, that's right.
Like, yo, Marv, what you think about this? You know what I'm saying?
No, not to that one.
Right.
That look is out of control.
Right.
But you know, I think my closet is pretty straight. There's some things that I need to add. Like, I don't have a white button up.
But okay, white.
I don't really like button ups.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I do know that I got a few, but I don't have any solid.
Yeah, solid.
So I need to get a solid white. I probably need a solid black too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to have a solid blue. I'm probably gonna get another one.
Another one, kind of just freshen it up.
You can go grab it from like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It may be like $17.99.
Yeah.
Or even cheaper if you go to the thrift store.
Yeah, we were talking about that thrifting, right? That's a trend that's really getting out there. There's a song made out of it.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, gonna pop some
$20
in my pocket.
Yeah. I think he made it a little. Macklemore. I think he made it a little
trendy.
A little trendy, but I've been doing it for years.
I was gonna say I've been doing that since I was yay high. Didn't even know it was
right. Department store. What's that?
Right. My mother, she worked at the Salvation Army on Woodward.
She worked there.
So,
you already know.
That's what's up.
But she didn't really bring that much stuff home because she knew I was. Even then, I was kind of funny. Like, I mean, guess.
Right. What's this?
You know, I can't
guess what this is.
You know, but yeah, I think thrifting is cool.
Yeah.
Thrifting is cool, especially nowadays, because the further out you go, the better the stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So what inspires you?
Music. Music.
You're at the perfect place for it. I mean, Detroit is just that's the heartbeat.
The people. I'm a people watcher. People in my family. You know, the people you see in the street, you see at the club.
Right.
You know, I watch everything and everybody. I pull from everything and everybody. I really didn't have being here in Detroit, it wasn't really nobody here that I knew that was doing wardrobe styling. So in my mind, I thought I had to move to New York to do so. I got accepted to Parsons School of Design in '98.
Wow.
Because I used to draw, and I used to draw the girls' prom dresses in high school. So I thought that's what I was going to do, but I don't really like sewing.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you designed?
I mean, I can sew,
you can get down now.
Yeah, but I don't. That's not my thing. I'd rather take the product and put it all together.
Yeah.
So I think that's really what it is. The first person I seen named that said wardrobe stylist was Misa Hilton Brim, which is, she's just Misa Hilton now, which is Puff Baby Mom.
Ah, that's right. I know that name song.
Yeah, she was the first person name I seen, like 14. So from 14, I kind of knew what I wanted to do. It just wasn't, I didn't know no one here that I can do it with, or how to get started. I didn't know if it was an industry here. So in my mind, I felt like I had to graduate and go to New York.
And do it. Okay. Yep. And now you are a Detroit native, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Yeah. Born and raised.
Okay. Yep. But you came on back home.
Yeah. I mean,
I love
wherever
it.
wherever they send me or send for me, I go.
Yeah.
I'm not, I work wherever.
Yeah. Now, have you ever had a 9-to-5 job before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty. Yeah. I still work for the city of Detroit. I'm part-time with the city.
Hey.
I have to make sure I stay okay until this thing.
Can you talk to them about these damn potholes, please? I done got me.
Yeah.
And I'm busted a tire this week.
I work for the city. I work for I've been working since 14. So receiving, I worked at the Gap. I worked receiving. I worked at the Gap. I worked a little bit of everywhere. I'm not wherever the money was.
That's where you were going.
I had to hustle and get it.
I hear that. Hey, we got another caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Calling from Jero, but can I request a song?
You got a question?
I said, can I request a song?
Request a song? Well, you can request it. We'll put it on a song list. This show's a little different, but our engineer will definitely take that information. Hold on a second, okay?
All
right, sweetie.
You want to hear a jam?
Yeah, she want to hear a jam. That's what's
let
up.
her jam.
Yes. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, you know, World Core Radio, they do. There's so many shows on here during the week. You know, it's crazy what they're doing here. This place is just growing.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
Yeah, this is a really good ground. So okay, so here's the boom question of the night. Okay. Boom question of the night.
Boom like 808.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
You're a straight male.
Yes, ma'am.
In a fashion industry. Have you gotten any slack from that? Have people assumed that you must be homosexual or gay because you just have a good fashion sense? Have you had any of that prejudice?
I mean,
either against or for you?
It's like a double-edged sword. Because I mean, shit. Before I got in the industry, somebody may have questioned it. Just because I always hung with the fly chicks.
Yeah. They were just jealous.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what any if they don't understand what you're doing, that's that's the first thing they're gonna say. It don't bother me.
Right.
It'll bother my family or somebody before me. But I know what I am, what it is. I don't have anything against the the gay community. I work with plenty and have friends, but that's not my thing. But I think that it's a shock when they see me on set because I'm not short.
Yeah.
I'm 6 feet. So when I walk in and I have a beard, they kind of like, he the stylist and not security? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
hey, I used to get that too.
Yeah, because you're a big dude too, but...
Like you the DJ?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes. I'm in between two fine big brothers here on the Soul Studio.
You was not a DJ.
Right.
Right. You bouncing somebody.
Yeah, I guess
bouncing the beats. What?
Hey, you know what's funny? I actually had a job as a boss there one time.
Did
I was
you?
a lot smaller when I did that.
What?
Word.
Yeah, like I was in shape and stuff. Like I had just got out the service. You know. And,
There's so much more about you. We need to have you on the show.
It was just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So when you a little guy, you get underestimated.
Yeah, till you put them on their neck.
Yeah.
Exactly. All it take is one time.
I know that's. What did they call you back then? It wasn't DJ L Bug. What was it? What they call you?
You know what I'm saying? My friends have always called me L Bug. That's why I ended up just sticking with it for a DJ name because I couldn't really think of nothing cool.
You just put DJ in front of it.
So
That's cool though.
My boy was just like, he was just like, man, why don't you just keep your nickname? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy King.
Book the Bouncer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So for the rest of my life, if I really start making some money off of my name, he gonna get a percentage.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Like I told you to keep that.
Because it was his idea, and I ain't ashamed to give him credit for it. You know what I'm saying?
So Marv, you've worked with. I know you're probably not a name thrower, but you've worked with some big names like Tony Braxton. Our own Ms. Corona here.
Tony Braxton.
Yes.
Lil Mo.
Oh wow.
That's what's
I like Lil Mo, man. Yeah, Firecracker.
I think it's a couple of Mo people.
She's a firecracker.
Yeah, whoever, a couple of, your hood flavors.
Yeah.
I
love that hood flavors.
Yeah, hood flavors. I go wherever they call me.
Yeah.
Whoever I'm referenced to. I go. I'm not funny style.
No, you're not. You're real people, and that's one thing that I, found out about you from off the bat was that, and that's really a lot of Detroit artists and a lot of Detroit people here, man, is that, Y'all doing phenomenal. We're doing phenomenal things.
Yeah, I want to get
Everybody's so humble.
I want those. I want to work with Dwelle.
Yeah.
Dwelle good people.
Yeah,
Monica Blair. I like her.
Monica is awesome.
I like their new
Oh,
video.
you would be great with Monica.
He would kill that.
Swanky, that's my jam. I heard that.
Yeah, you would kill that, I think.
Yeah, I want to work with them. The Icewear Vezos, the Detroit dudes, the little Dope Boy Cash Outs, all of them. Like, I do it all.
They could.
High fashion, urban, I do it all.
You do it all. High fashion, urban, and everything in between.
Everything in between. Give me clothes, we get it popping.
We make it pop. Give me clothes. I think that's your new. Give me clothes, and we get it popping. I love it. I love. So if I want to get it popping, how do I contact you?
Where you want to contact me on email or
everywhere.
Email is marvneal1980@gmail. Twitter, I am Marv. Instagram, just Marv Neal. On Facebook, I have 2 pages. One is a like page, a style curator, Marv Neal. And then my regular personal page is Marv Neal, but I accept everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
Come on with it.
I love it. And all the people that we have here on the Soul Studio are accessible. They're like right here. You know what I'm saying? They're like right here. You can get in touch with them from anything that you want to do. That's what this show is all about, is bringing these folks right here into your listening ear, and connecting one another so that we can make this happen, Marv, man. Yeah, you're dope.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna have to, like Boog, I'm gonna have to give you a call and have you come into my closet and
give me a call.
See what's going on in there.
Yeah, just take me a picture first. Don't shock me.
I think
man.
I won't even do that to you. I'll definitely send you a picture, man.
Yeah, he straight beat the K-Bates radio show like, man, y'all wouldn't even believe what JC did to me.
Only had 3 things in there.
Right, 3 things that you may possibly work with.
Throw all of that.
And one of them you were wearing on the show. Well, man, we appreciate you being on the show, Marv, man. And I want to get all your information posted on the website, so that we can put it up there when we do the rebroadcast show and everything. The people, hopefully bring even more business your way, because you definitely are a man ready to work and on the grind.
Always.
That's what's up, man.
Contact me and get some business in here.
Let's do it. I think we can do that, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the Soul Studio, man. Next week is going to be dope. We have Tony Blackman joining us on the show. She's going to be live. Yes.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah. She's going to be live.
Mentor.
Yes.
Yeah,
she's phenomenal. Phenomenal. We actually did with Foundation, celebrating women in hip hop with 5E. We did a thing out there at MSU. I believe that's where we were, and I had a chance to meet her and talk with her. She's just dope. I think she was Tom Joyner's. I think she was Little Known Black History Fact.
Oh, word up?
Yeah, man. So she's just dope, just a dope MC, just doing a big thing for women in hip hop. So we're gonna get a chance to vibe with her.
Yeah, Mahogany talks very highly of her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, we do. And we making it happen, and then it's happening right here in this very city as well with the foundation. And then it's like a tree, and it branches out. So it's really an awesome movement that women in hip hop are doing. So we're gonna vibe with her. That's gonna be dope. So we'll have our questions ready. And we have other awesome guests coming. We're gonna have Neek Road Love coming in the following week, and we're just gonna keep just bringing people in here and just making this happen, man. Detroit is a big treasure trove, and it's about seeing what's in this chest.
We have to spread love to each other so everybody will know.
Amen.
Don't nobody say nothing about who someone is, and nobody know.
Boom, man.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, we're gonna set up a special page for Marv. Marv's sayings or something. Marv's mouthpiece.
Marvisms.
Or Marvisms. Look at that. We already got a title for it. We gotta make that happen.
Make it happen.
Boog, man, it's always a pleasure being here with you.
Hey.
Man, you just spinning.
I'm glad to be a part of it.
You just spinning them. You were just spinning
them.
Songs.
It was long overdue for us to hook up.
It really was. It really was. It feels good.
Everybody that's tuning in, JC found me again.
I found
JC again.
We found each other.
JC, you know what I'm saying? So JC is that deal. Always full of life.
Aww.
Always hype. Y'all really should see these text messages and emails that I get.
At like what time in the morning?
Like if I could share them, you know what I'm saying? Like you can see, like you ain't even got to hear her voice.
That's so true.
You just automatically know, like she's hype at that moment.
Like at 6:15 in the morning, I'm waking up like, "Hey, Boog."
It don't matter what time of day it is. You're like, man, JC is all the way live right now.
That's what's up, man. And it's really, man, I really appreciate you, and I'm glad that we finally did hook up, even though we never parted. I'm glad that we are actively physically doing this.
Well, you know, everybody, you know, you got to be on your path.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
That's
if y'all
true.
supposed to link up, your paths always connect.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying?
That's right.
So,
that's right.
It's good. I'm glad we brought Marv in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never heard of him until, you know what I'm saying?
Now you know.
Like, you
Now
bring
you
him
know.
in here. And I'm like, yo, my man's a stylist?
Yes.
Like, yo, that's what's up.
Yep.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
he's good. I mean, he's excellent. He's beyond good. He's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, most definitely. So we definitely will probably bring you back again. See
Whenever
what's
you're
checking
ready.
in. You know, maybe we even do something seasonally as we expand because we're trying to get on. We're going to do. No, that's fine. We are going to do
Right.
2 hours
Not trying.
very
We are
soon.
going to.
Thank you.
I had some more
Yep.
stuff to say.
We
what
are.
you've done.
We are. And to
yeah.
have a styling segment or something like that would be
Yeah,
dope.
that'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? You keep us fashionable. You added a little bit of
Hey,
fashion
you
here
just gave me an
tonight.
idea, though.
What's that?
I'm going to have to bring him to my event.
What event you got?
Oh, you know what it is. Open Mic Jam is coming back. This
Boom!
spring. But
Boom!
it would be dope to like have him styling people and he get to show off what he do. You know what I'm
That'd
saying?
be real dope. Ooh.
Like just add a different wrinkle to the event. You
Look
know
at
what
that,
I'm
a
saying?
wrinkle.
Oh.
Do you hear that?
Wrinkle?
That's prophecy. That's prophecy. A
But I'm just
wrinkle.
saying. I'm just saying.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
Like
definitely make that
'Cause
happen.
we want different stuff to go on. Like I feel like the event needs to be that hub for everybody, regardless.
Well, it ain't
of
no
what you do.
rules.
Yeah,
you know, rules
right.
are to be made. So,
Mhm.
I mean, right now, there ain't no rules in the game.
Mhm.
Everybody can, you know, it's open. You can kind of do what you want to do.
Yep.
You just have to do it, and you have to have good people behind you to help you make it happen. Because it ain't all about what you're doing. You know, it's always a team. It's a team behind me. You know, that's did my cars, that let me pull their clothes. That, you know, it's a team effort. You know, so
I love that. Good advice. It's a team effort, man. And we a team here, man. Y'all tuned into the Soul Studio. We're gonna be back here next week, just doing what we do, man. We just want to thank you and appreciate those who called in and everybody who's tuning in, who's helping us just to continue to move forward, man. This is the Motor City. We keep the motor running, y'all. Right here on the Soul Studio, man.
Yeah,
Boog, we out of here.
Yeah, we out of here.
Who we listening to?
Y'all are now listening to the sounds of Miss Corona.
Miss Corona.
It's called Set Fire. It's one of her new joints.
Come
so
out and have a drink with me
check
Saturday.
it out, man.
Hey.
Saturday at the Reserve.
That's what you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saturday
Okay.
Reserve. Come have a drink with me.
What time?
From about 9 to 2.
9 to 2.
I'll probably be there by 11.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
you'll be there at 11.
Like
Okay,
11.
real talk. At least you're honest with it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be there on time.
Okay.
But you know, about 11. Come fast
Hey,
with
that's
me,
what's
right?
up.
I love
And
that.
for all the
Yeah.
networking folks,
Yeah.
holla at me. Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. Boog's World. My homegirl got a business launch. She do event planning. So we're doing a casino night. It's gonna be games. We're gonna have food, a bunch of stuff. So if you want the info, hit me up and I'll get it to you.
That's what's up. And to my bed and my pillow, I'm on my way home.
Ow.
We'll see y'all next week, man.
Yeah, next
love,
Thursday,
one
y'all.
love.
Peace out.
Peace.